What up, chumps? Yesterday, I got a plus 320 trophies, and we smoked everybody with these Root Riders. They are so strong. I'm going to be using them again, bullying some people in Legends League, destroying their bases so easily. We actually got a 1-star on defense from this guy on YouTube. I don't know, maybe you want to check him out. He's probably terrible, but he was obviously a moron. How can you get a 1-star that's high up? So let's start going and see what we can do. Let's see how many bases we can crush today. I'm going to do 3 attacks and see how many people we can smoke with these Root Riders. Okay, we're going to have some tough bases today, and here we go. Here's the first one. All right, where do we want to come in from? So I want to do a World Champ charge. I'm trying to stick with easier World Champ charges because I think the easier World Champ charges are actually more successful and are easier to do than the harder World Champ charges. I'm actually going to go right in here at this corner because we can go straight to the monolith right after this. So let's go right here. Let's see where this is going to go. I'm gonna use an earthquake right here. Just using invisibility. Teslas may be annoying if there's too many of them. I'd like for this to go for the Expo. Please go for the Expo. Okay. Whatever. I'll probably turn around and go for the Expo. So I'm actually gonna do that. Perfect. I actually really like that strategy. You may actually be able to get the monolith with this strategy. Might be able to get it if possible. I'm not sure what the world champs can go. Okay, right for the monolith. I'm actually really happy about that. I think right after this, we just recall. Oh shoot, didn't get the monolith. Not the end of the world, I'm not too upset about that. But it's still a little frustrating, not that's for sure. Use this right here, Root Riders, going right to the Tesla farm. Balloons, this, Ice Golem, Queen, Troop Launcher, Valkyries, Apprentice Warden, World Champ. I'm going to use an Overgrowth right here to force everything freeze because it's probably taking out a lot of my Root Riders, unfortunately. I want to get this over here. If I have to wall break, I will. We're doing good getting rid of that. Please tell me I have a lot of Root Riders left. Okay, I do have 2 left. That is fine. The question is, when am I going to have to use my Warden ability? Hopefully not too late. I'm going to go right now with my... now, hold off on the Warden ability. Let's use it now because the Root Riders need to stay high up. They are. Use the World Champ ability because I wanted to start shooting Rocket Spheres at the Town Hall. If I have to, I will use this on the back end over here. Push everything towards the other direction. Use some of these right here. Push everything towards the Poison Towers ideally because those are annoying. And I'd rather just take on those head on versus waiting to the end when everything is weaker. We do have our healers hanging out in the back. We do have an invisibility spell. It's locked onto my Warden. It's annoying. Use that right now. That should actually prevent the Warden from getting too much damage. Okay, my King is up. Some Yetis over there are tanking. So Barbarian right here, Headhunter, King. Everything is over there working pretty strong. So I'm pretty happy with that. 3 archers left. You can use that right here. Warden is staying up, which is nice. Let's use the spiky ball now because we only have a few things left to get rid of. Okay, we have 1 defense left, 99%. So it looks like we're going to get the 3-star to start the show. That is amazing. What a way to start. It was a little close, and it still is kind of close on time. But power-wise, we got through the base like we needed to. There we go. We got our first 3-star for the day. It's amazing. I'm very happy with that. And let's keep on striking home the hard hits. All right, let's get our raid medals, go right back into this and see what we find for our second base. All right, interesting. A monolith core base. So how I like to approach these bases is usually with a World Champ charge on the right or left side. I'm probably gonna go from the left side. Yeah, I like the left side. I just don't know where it's gonna go after the mortar and the archer tower. Let's just, okay. That is interesting. I went right into a trap. Usually have never seen that too often when I attack. So that is definitely an interesting sight to see. I'm not terribly annoyed with that because I'm still gonna get good value. I did clear out all the Teslas, so I know I won't have to deal with them again. Hopefully I don't run into too many giant bombs though. Okay, we're going for the World Champ for whatever reason. Okay, I am gonna lose my Fox, which is frustrating, but I have 2 Invis spells left, so I'm actually okay with that. Okay, you know what? I just recall because I'm not getting much value after that. So I'm gonna use the Super Barbarian here, slow down that rocket balloon. I'm actually gonna use a, what's it called? A wall break up top for the giant. So let's do this and use the queen after. There we go. Use that there. Start the root riders. Start this. There we go. Let's keep going strong. Valkyries. And then World Champ behind that. Let's use this. Oh, witches. I hate witches. Witches are very annoying sometimes. I don't want my World Champ getting too far out ahead and front. Okay, use the overgrowth right here to redirect everything to the right side. It's kind of late, but I still managed that to go right. Okay, so we're not dealing with fire spitters yet. We do have those going, putting to work. Use the Warden ability now. Where's my World Champ? There's a good amount of life left. We have 2 spells left. We're doing pretty solid right now. Probably use the World Champ ability. After this, we're just activate it now. Hopefully things get distracted so I'm not dealing with a monolith on the World Champ. Okay, yep, I knew that was going to happen, so let's save the World Champ and use the overgrowth in the back end. That is amazing. I think we're crushing the space, actually. It's amazing. Minion Prince is still alive in the middle, but we are smoking the heck out of the space. There's just not a sight left to see. Every single defense is destroyed. We have a minute left. Every entire army's alive. We have a free spell. Air bombs are going off. Every troop is alive. I'm telling you, this strategy literally bullies people in Legends League because it's so strong and it's powerful. I've gotten so much better at it, and I know for next season, I'll very likely be able to push to the top 200 with this. This is by far, I think, the best strategy in the game, and I recommend anybody pushing Legends League to use it. It's so easy, very easy to learn. There's not too much besides like overgrowth placement, but other than that, I love this strategy. It's absolutely amazing. Definitely recommend to anybody in Legends League. All right, double rage. Double rage. How do we want to approach this? Idea is usually to trigger a rage tower, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get that deep into the base. We'll try. Yeah, I'm going to use the World Champ right here on the Wizard Tower and see if I can go from Wizard Tower to Air Defense to Archer Tower and see what happens then. Let's do this. Okay, get in there. Let's see if it goes for the sweeper. Okay. I'm going to redirect. Perfect. That's amazing. Huge. Yep, this is great. Go for the fire. Okay. That's not too bad. Not the end of the world. I'm not going to complain too much about that happening. Okay, that was going to happen eventually. Okay, so we're really low on hit points. Let's just recall and figure out where we're heading next. I'm actually going to go from the... I'm going to go at that rage tower because of how much pathing we fixed over there. I think if I go from the other way, I'll have more splitting, and I just don't want splitting. Splitting is one of the worst things that can happen in the strategy. So, to prevent that, I'm going straight at this way. Okay, we'll see how this works. Put those Valks down. Warden, troop launcher, balloons. Oh, gotta get my healers out. Healers gotta go quick. In this strategy, always healers quick. King. Let's get the World Champ going. I'm gonna use the overgrowth right here, because dealing with the fire spitters can be quite annoying. I'm gonna keep my World Champ over there. Use this now. Poison this because there's a furnace and an ice golem. King should be able to deal with this. Okay. Get the Warden. Let's see where things are heading. Okay, we did take a Root Rider. I'm gonna wall break the King into this compartment. That's actually 2 compartments, so I'm fine with that. And I'm gonna overgrowth the back end. Freeze here, because I want to keep my healers alive. Minion Prince can be annoying, potentially. But I think we're doing really strong. The King has its ability left. I have so many troops over there. Let's use some of these over here. I did get the Minion Prince, right? Yes, I did. I got the Minion Prince. That's amazing. It looks like another crush base. It's so good, this strategy. It's so hard to fail at this. The question is now, where are things going to be heading? Okay, my Queen's is going to go down to that defense. Where's my King? My King's over here. Okay, that thing is raged up. I'm going to use this ability, take out everything else. Because now we have just Root Riders, a massive giant, and the World Champ alive. Perfect. We literally crushed this base. We have like 30 seconds left and an entire army of troops alive. This strategy is so strong. You have to be using this strategy if you're pushing in Legends. It's so good. My favorite strategy in the game right now. And that's going to do it. Go bully people some in Legends League and go get me some 320s. I'll see you guys next.